The perfect weather and the blooming cherry blossoms have made the tidal basin the place to be. And if you haven't made it out there yet, you still have some time. Candace Gibson joins us now with the latest on the blooms and the crowds out there to see them. Candace?
Well, Allison and Leon, yesterday if you were down here near the tidal basin and the blossoms weren't out, you couldn't walk through this area. But today, take a look around and you can see the blossoms are out, but there's plenty of room to walk.
Of anticipation.
They finally came out today.
The nearly 2,000 cherry trees that lined the tidal basin today finally started to put on a show.
It's beautiful, especially this section when you're enclosed by the trees. This is my favorite part.
The National Park Service initially expected the trees to reach their peak the week of March 26th. Then it was April 3rd. And finally, they just stopped trying to predict when it would happen this year.
Amazing. But it's frustrating at the same point because you are constantly waiting for it to bloom, and it's been on again, off again, on again.
Peak bloom, when 70% of the trees are blooming, is still expected to happen later this week. But today's showing was enough to satisfy those who traveled thousands of miles to see the trees.
This year is very good timing for us because we came from Vietnam and the perfect timing.
So many people expected peak bloom would have been yesterday. Roads around the tidal basin were virtual parking lots. Some people even parked along 395. That traffic mess, part of the reason Leesburg resident Suzanne Linhart has stayed away from this area for the last 40 years.
I think I take this area for granted because it's so close by and you just don't appreciate what you have so close by.
Susan decided to come down today. She anticipated that there wouldn't be as many people down here. The traffic situation has improved tremendously around the tidal basin today compared to yesterday. The parking situation as well. At least people aren't parking illegally on 395. So best bet, if you still want to be able to see the cherry blossom, come during the week. Come tomorrow or Wednesday. That's Story Live in Southwest. Candace Gibson, ABC 7 News.